Ferns have inhabited planet Earth for over 300 million years, long before dinosaurs walked the land or the first flower ever bloomed. They are true botanical time capsules that survived mass extinctions and drastic climate changes, all without ever producing a single seed. This millennia-old resilience is no coincidence. They developed fascinating adaptation mechanisms that make them the queens of survival in shaded environments. Today, bringing a fern into your home is much more than following a retro decor trend. They work as natural humidifiers and living air filters, capable of transforming a sterile corner of your living room into a vibrant refuge. Throughout this video, we'll explore 10 varieties that go far beyond that classic one you saw at your grandmother's house. There are species that look like delicate lace, and others that resemble the antlers of wild animals. Understanding the unique characteristics of each one is what guarantees they stay lush all year long. If you want to master the cultivation of these green relics, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our weekly tips. 1. American Fern, Nephrolepis exaltata. The American fern is, without a doubt, the most popular of them all, known for its long, dense, arching fronds that create a cascading green effect. An interesting fact is that it was one of the plants most studied by NASA for its incredible ability to filter organic pollutants, such as formaldehyde, from indoor air. For it to grow happily, the secret is humidity. It loves slightly moist soil and regular misting on dry days. Avoid drafts and direct sunlight, opting instead for filtered light from a window. It's a classic decorative element for balconies or living rooms, ideal for apartment dwellers who want a full, voluminous plant that instantly brings a sense of freshness and nature into the space. 2. French lace fern, Rumora adiantiformis. This species stands out for the firm texture and the intricate design of its leaves, which resemble delicate handcrafted lace. Unlike its softer cousins, the French lace fern is highly valued in floristry because its cut fronds can last for weeks in arrangements. It has fuzzy rhizomes that grow above the soil, making it visually unique. In cultivation, it prefers mild temperatures and soil rich in organic matter, always with good drainage. Because its leaves are more rigid, it's slightly more tolerant of low humidity than other species, making it perfect for beginners in the world of ferns or for decorating office desks where the plant can be admired up close in all its detail. 3. Bird's nest fern, Asplenium nidus. The bird's nest fern completely breaks away from the traditional image of ferns. Instead of divided fronds, it has wide, whole, glossy leaves that grow from a central rosette, looking exactly like a bird's nest. In nature, it's an epiphytic plant, growing on tree trunks without draining energy from them. At home, it should be grown in a well-aerated substrate and should never receive water directly into the central nest to prevent rot. It prefers shade and warmth, making it an ideal choice for bright bathrooms where shower humidity helps keep it hydrated. It's a sculptural piece for those seeking modern decor and a plant that takes up less horizontal space, growing in a more vertical form. 4. Staghorn fern, Platycarium bifurcatum. This plant is one of the most exotic you can own. Its leaves have two forms: a rounded base that attaches to the support and long fronds that split at the tips, resembling deer antlers. One fascinating characteristic is the whitish fuzz on the leaves. Many people mistake it for dust and try to clean it off, but it's an essential protection that helps the plant retain moisture. It shouldn't be planted in regular pots with soil, but rather mounted on pieces of wood or fiber boards with moss. It's the ideal plant for vertical gardens or for hanging on exterior walls protected from direct sun. If you want an authentic tropical forest look on your balcony, the staghorn fern is the ultimate choice. 5. Amazon fern, Microsorum scolopendria. The Amazon fern impresses with the size and robustness of its leaves, which are wide, dark green and have slightly wavy edges. It brings a wild, primitive energy to any space. Unlike fine leaf ferns, it's much more resistant to pests and tolerates some variation in light, although partial shade is its favorite spot. The soil should be kept moist, but never waterlogged. It spreads horizontally through strong rhizomes, which is why it looks beautiful in wide pots or protected garden beds. It's the ideal plant for anyone with a winter garden or small backyard who wants to create a green visual barrier with low maintenance and high visual impact. 6. Hawaiian Fern, Nephrolepis exaltata marisa. The Hawaiian fern is a miniature and much more delicate version of the common fern. Its leaves are small and so tightly curled that they look like moss growing on branches. The most curious fact about it is that despite its fragile appearance, it fills the pot with impressive density, forming a perfect green ball. It's more demanding when it comes to air humidity. If the climate is too dry, its tips burn quickly. Because it's compact, it's perfect for small apartments or for decorating bookshelves and display units where space is limited. It's a plant that invites touch and brings a soft, comforting texture to indoor environments. 7. Maidenhair Fern, Adiantum. The maidenhair fern is the fern of intuition and delicacy. Its leaves are tiny, fan-shaped, supported by thin black stems that look like strands of hair. There's a popular belief that the maidenhair feels the energy of the environment, wilting when there's tension, but botanically speaking, it's simply very sensitive to sudden temperature changes and lack of water. It needs consistently moist soil and hates drafts, which can dry out its leaves in a matter of hours. The ideal setup is a protected, stable location. It's the perfect plant for those who enjoy daily care rituals and want an element that symbolizes lightness and protection inside the home, almost like a green amulet. 8. Silver Fern, Pteris ensiformis. For those looking for something beyond monochromatic green, the silver fern is a gem. It features a bright silver-white stripe running down the center of each leaf, creating a luminous contrast that seems to glow in the shade. It's a small to medium-sized plant that adds an aristocratic touch to the garden. It enjoys humid environments and bright indirect light to maintain the sharpness of its variegated color. The soil should be rich in humus to mimic the forest floor where it originates. Because of its distinctive look and controlled size, it's ideal for composing arrangements with other green plants, standing out as a point of light in mixed pots or shaded planters. Exploring the diversity of ferns is understanding that nature doesn't need flowers to be extraordinary. From the imposing Amazon fern to the mystical maidenhair, these plants offer us a direct connection to the planet's past, purifying our air and calming our eyes. Growing a fern is accepting the challenge of observing humidity, airflow, and light, becoming a more attentive and sensitive gardener. I hope this list has shown that there's a perfect species for every lifestyle and every corner of your home, whether you live in a compact apartment or own a large, shaded backyard. The secret to success with them will always be consistency in care. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these ferns best matches your home? Is there one you've already tried to grow and found challenging, or one you discovered today and already want to look for at the garden center? Leave your comment below. Let's exchange experiences. If you enjoyed getting to know these queens of the shade, don't forget to leave a like and share this with someone who also loves a home full of life. And stay tuned, because in the next video I'll show you which plants bloom all year long even in small pots. See you next time.